Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Red Bull Tanker with Operation Reforger. I wish I could say it was turn 10, but alas, myself and my compatriot who was playing as China have decided to end the game. And I will show you why. First, the U.S. and the Commonwealth went on a rampage into the Middle East and have basically cut everything down for the Arabs and has basically opened the southern front against Russia, which would slowly overrun them there. The Americans came down and retook South Africa for the British. So Africa is now basically open for liberation. And I mean, really, finally, the U.S. is just massively building up here in the Philippines, starting to build up here in the Philippines and here in Japan. While we may have been able to recapture Korea this turn, the Americans were just going to come back and take another province. So, as much as like I said, it sucks. But I would say that this was a good, successful playtest of bringing this version of 1951 back onto the G40 map. We're already looking at a couple things that we might change. Mainly being that the Commonwealth kind of became a powerhouse. Well, in the event trying to make things even for the Russians in Europe, we really denuded the British. And so we're playing with the idea of maybe bringing Canada and bringing it back into bringing it back over to the British, and just leave the Commonwealth as what it usually is just the Anzacs, and then possibly keep them with Siam, since technically Siam or Thailand allied with the Allies after World War II. So kind of see with that, but like I said, we're also going to be playing with a couple other ideas as well. But for now, we are going to take this game apart. I got to clean up my war room a little bit. But then the next game that I think I will be putting on for the channel is Renegade's re-release of Axis and Allies 1914. Now, I have actually never played this game, so I'm very interested to see how this game goes. And after already looking at the board, I already started having the wheels turn for an idea of maybe trying to bring the 1951 concept onto the 1914 board, since there's a lot more space in Europe, and almost, kind of like with the G40, you have the Europe side and the Pacific side, and just use the 1914 map and make it just a Europe-centric game. But oh no, that's a project for the way future. But for now, like I said, that is it for us and Operation Reforger. In Germany, the final tally numbers came out at like, this is like 70 some odd NATO infantry, plus you have the whole NATO army here. You have the whole NATO army here. You also have the British army, and then you have the American army, and then you had the massive Soviet army. Kind of sucks that we didn't get to see these see all these armies clash, but yeah, it just wasn't feasible for this game. But so we'll have to see what happens in future games. But so yep, that, like I said, that is, I keep saying that this is it, but then I always think of something else to say. But yeah, so that is going to be it for us here with Operation Reforger. And like I said, the next game I hope to make a playlist series on will be Axis and Renegade's Axis and Allies 1914. So stay tuned for that, guys. I don't have a date of when I'm supposed to start that game. Gonna be playing with Going to be playing with a couple of the guys who helped test run this one. As far as I know, they don't have YouTube channels, so unfortunately you'll only see the game from my point of view for whatever nation that I picked to play for that game. I'm hoping to either play as the British or play as the Americans. Just kind of get my feet wet with this one, because I don't want to get jumped in. I don't really want to jump into a big player such as like the Germans or even the Russians or something like that. So yeah, looking forward to playing 1914. So I guess I will end the video with what I normally say, and thank you all for taking this journey on another playtest, and hope you guys will tune in for 1914. So until then, guys, take care.